stops and two Italian men get on. They seat themselves and engage in animated conversation. The lady sitting behind them ignores their conversation at first, but her attention is galvanized when she hears one of the men say the following: "Emma, come first, then I come, two asses. They come together, I come again, two asses. They come together again, I come again, and pee twice. Then I come once some more." "You foul-mouthed swine," retorted the lady indignantly. "In this country, we don't talk about our lives in public." "Hey, coola down, lady," said the man. "I'ma just tell my friend how to spell Mississippi." A woman was having a daytime affair while her husband was at work. One wet and lusty day, she was in bed with her boyfriend when, to her horror, she heard her husband's car pull into the driveway. "Oh my God! Hurry, grab your clothes and jump out of the window. My husband's home early." "I can't jump out of the window. It's raining out there. If my husband catches us in here, he'll kill us both," she replied. "He's got a hot temper and a gun, so the rain is the least of your problems." So the boyfriend scoots out of bed, grabs his clothes and jumps out of the window. As he ran down the street in the pouring rain, he quickly discovered he had run right into the middle of the town's annual marathon. So he started running. A man goes to a shrink and says, "Doctor, my wife is unfaithful to me. Every evening she goes to Larry's bar and picks up men. In fact, she sleeps with anybody who asks her. I'm going crazy. What do you think I should do?" "Relax," says the doctor. "Take a deep breath and calm down. Now tell me, exactly where is Larry's bar?" Girl goes into the doctor's office for a checkup. As she takes off her blouse, he notices a red H on her chest. "How did you get that mark on your chest?" asks the doctor. "Oh, my boyfriend went to Harvard and he's so proud of it that he never takes off his Harvard sweatshirt, even when we make love," she replies. A couple of days later, another girl comes in for a checkup. As she takes off her blouse, the doctor notices a blue Y on her chest. "How did you get that mark on your chest?" asks the doctor. "Oh, my boyfriend went to Yale and he's so proud of it that he never takes off his Yale sweatshirt, even when we make love," she replies. A few days later, a third girl comes in for a checkup. As she takes off her blouse, the doctor notices a green M on her chest. "Do you have a boyfriend at Michigan?" asks the doctor. "No, but I have a girlfriend at Wisconsin. Why do you ask?" Israeli doctor said, "Medicine in my country is so advanced we can take a kidney out of one person, put it in another, and have him looking for work in 6 weeks." A German doctor said, "That's nothing. In Germany we can take a lung out of one person, put it in another, and have him looking for work in 4 weeks." A Russian doctor said, "In my country, medicine is so advanced, we can take half a heart from one person, put it in another, and have them both looking for work in 2 weeks." The American doctor, not to be outdone, said, "Ha! We took out an asshole out of Texas, put him in the White House, and half the country will be looking for work tomorrow." Phil was at the bar one night and complained about having a headache. "I've got a great cure for a headache," said his mate, Trev. "Whenever I have a headache, I head home and I get my wife to give me a long, slow, wet blowjob. It never fails." A week went by and they were in the bar again talking. "Did you try my headache cure?" asked Trev. "Yeah," said Phil. "Worked great. Your house is nice too." Woman asked her husband if he'd like some breakfast. Bacon and eggs, perhaps a slice of toast, maybe a nice sliced grapefruit, and a cup of fresh coffee. He declines. "It's this he says. It's really taken the edge off my appetite. At lunchtime, she asks if he would like something. A bowl of homemade soup, maybe? With a cheese sandwich? Or how about a plate of snacks and a glass of milk? Again, he declines. No thanks, it's this he says. It's really taken the edge off my appetite. At dinner time, she asked if he wants anything to eat, offering to send out for some curry. Or would you rather I make you a pizza from scratch? Or how about a tasty stir fry? That'll only take a couple of minutes. Once more, he declines. Again, thanks, but it's this It's really taken the edge off my appetite. Well then, she says, would you mind getting off of me? I'm starving. One day, a single mother was in the supermarket with her 4 children who were playing around. They were running around grabbing items off the shelves, crying and screaming all over the place. Finally, the mother cornered them and said, I should have swallowed all of you. The subway train was packed. It was rush hour, and many people were forced to stand. One particularly cramped woman turned to the man behind her and said, Sir, if you don't stop poking me with your thing, I'm going to the police. I don't know what you're talking about, miss. That's just my paycheck in my pocket. Oh, really? She spat. Then you must have some job, because that's the 5th raise you've had the last hour. A girl named Mary is in line to go to heaven, and while she's at the pearly gates talking to St. Peter, she hears a drill and then a scream. She asks, "What's that?" St. Peter replies, "Oh, that's just an angel getting her halo fitted." The woman thinks about it and then starts to talk to him again. Then she hears another scream and asks, "What's that?" St. Peter smiles and says, "That's just an angel getting her wings fitted." She says, "Fuck this, I'm going to hell." St. Peter says, "But they rape you and sodomize you there." She just smiles and says, "At least I have the holes for that." A woman with a really hairy underarms boards a crowded bus. Unable to find a seat, she settles for hanging onto one of the poles. A drunk man next to her stares at her for 3 minutes, then tells her, "I love a woman who does aerobics." The woman replies angrily, "I don't do aerobics." The drunk man then looks at the woman and says, "Then how did you get your leg up so high?"